Hello everyone and welcome to this awesome how to make tungsteel tutorial. Okay, first off, for all who don't know, tungsteel is an advanced metal. It is, as the name suggests, a little bit better than steel for weapons, for example, or for armors. But first of all, what skills do you need to make tungsteel? So we first start with the skill trees, and remember the necessary skills are the skills with the arrow and with the 100 on the side. Let's start. Yes, you need alchemy for that. You will also need alchemy contraptions and the fabricola. The tomato is more an optional thing. And under the next parent skill, crafting appliances, there are also alchemy contraptions. This is the same skill in both trees. And the fabricola. This is the same skill tree here and in the alchemy tree. So these are the same skills. But in order to have alchemy contraptions, you also need to read crafting appliances. And this one is a little bit bigger, but you will need ore extraction appliances, communitors, crusher or grind operation, better both. Also mechanical appliances, and the attractor. There are many forms and ways you can extract your stuff, so it's better to have more variety. For example, the crusher and the grinder, not only the crusher, and maybe also the attractor if you have an attractor available. For example, attractors are in Morincourt and Tinrim. Thermal appliances, of course. Furnace operation, that you can smelt your stuff in the furnace. And also very important, the refining skill. Let's move on to our next parent skill, extraction, and basic ore extraction, and intermediate ore extraction, and advanced ore extraction. Yeah, you need all of these. It's always good to have these, because if you're making tungsteel, then you're not far away from the even more high-end materials, and then you need advanced ore extraction anyway. And don't panic, this is the material lore tree. Let's get through this. Okay, you need, of course, material lore, also metal lore, advanced metal lore, lupium lore is pretty important here. And just by the way, all these green skills, always skill them to 100. I mean, it doesn't matter, it doesn't eat your primary points. You will then also need basic metals and pig iron lore, because that is our base material. Iron based alloys, and you need grain steel lore and tungsteel lore, because you make tungsteel not out of steel, you make tungsteel out of grain steel. It is our secondary skill and it won't eat your primary points, so skill steel lore anyway. So here, very important, you really need that. Petrology, that is also under the material lore tree. You need alchemical mineralogy. And here, very, very important, Waterstone lore. And here, some igneous rock that we need through our whole extraction process. Amarantum lore, of course. Granum is a good baseline for the materials, but you can also use others. But you can also use Gabor or Tephra, for example, but you really need the skills of the rocks you use to extract. Also, another parent in the material lore tree is mineralogy, and there you need blood ore and coke. No, not Coca-Cola and not cocaine. Then also sedimentary rock, then calx and coal. Zabura is just optional here. And I only say it here once. Please read all the books first before you start extracting. Otherwise it will be frustration as hell for you. I will calculate with stacks here with 10,000 units at once, but you can also use less than that, but yeah, then you have to calculate the catalyst. Okay, we will start with the baseline that is available everywhere, Granum. So first collect your Granum, and now here, important step, throw it in the crusher. Then you will get out of 1 stack of Granum, 882 Amarantum and 770 blood ore. If all your skills are 100. So now we have our blood ore and we want to have pig iron, because we want to have grain steel later. Because with grain steel we can make tungsteel. So let's look on our calx tree. We need coal and to make pig iron out of our blood ore. And calx is the only source that can give us coal. So 1 stack calx in the crusher will give us 2151 coal, which is awesome. So coal is a very good catalyst, but coke is a better catalyst. But how do we get coke? That is very easy. You take your coal and throw it in the furnace. And as a catalyst in the furnace, you also use 596 coal or 770 calx powder. And then you will get out legal coke. And now back to our pig iron. How do we get pig iron? We throw our blood ore in the furnace with the catalyst coke, 390 coke or 580 sulfur. Then we will get out 4000 pig iron. And now here comes the important step, how to make grain steel. You use the refining oven and place in there 1 stack pig iron, 5000 coke and 5000 calx powder. then you will get out 7,000 grain steel. And now finally we have our base material for our tungsteel. Woo! Don't make party hard too early, it's still a long way to go. So now we need to extract our amarantum in order to get waterstone, in order to refine that waterstone to lupium, in order to use lupium to make tungsteel. So let's refine our amarantum. So in order to get the most waterstone out of your amarantum, you throw it in the crusher. Then you will get out 900 waterstone, which is awesome. Okay, now we have our waterstone. Now we need lupium. So we take our waterstone and throw it in the fabricular. Here, very important, with the catalyst foaming salt. You can buy that by the magic vendor or by the reagent vendor. And if they have patched it out, I will surely have a tutorial by that time about how to get foaming salt otherwise. And you will get out 2,400 lupium, which is just wonderful. And now that we have everything together, we can make the refining again. And yeah, finally we can do tungsteel. So we throw in 1 stack of grain steel, 5,000 lupium, 5,000 granum powder, and we get out our 7,000 tungsteel. Woo! Party hard! Anyway, just a short reminder, please make sure that you have all the skills you need read first, because otherwise you will waste a lot of materials, a lot of your time, and you will get frustrated pretty hard because you don't get out the stuff you need. So please read all the books first and make sure that you have all the skills. I also linked the extraction charts and all the other stuff in the description. Also the how to make steel tutorial. And also don't underestimate the side products. They're also more powerful metals than tungsteel. For example, it's always depending also on the use case, but something like tundramic messing, chronite, even scadite, depends, and ocmium for example. But more to that in other videos. But the catalysts I have shown and the stuff I have shown is just more or less common knowledge. But there are some other kinds of catalysts and stuff out there that maybe works better for you. In the old Mortal Online 1 we also had a catalyst called Glimmerrock that was in the troll cave near Bhakti. And that was a universal catalyst. And it also gave you much more than any other catalyst. So don't follow and just accept the stuff that is out there, and also try something new, try something yourself. Maybe you can find something that no one ever discovered yet. That was a lot of times the case in Mortal Online 1, so yeah, here it's the same. And special thanks to all the channel supporters: Carmel, Professor Oslam of Gaming, Walbert, Yira, The Spicy Gentleman, Tiffany, Donsky, Ronus, Buttonax, Vinja, you, and all the others of course. So I wish you all good party hard trying something out. So never forget to try hard, party hard. Like and subscribe would be awesome. See you all next time. Goodbye.